Hi, it's Campbell Such. This is Mind Bite Thursday. This week I was having a conversation with someone who I know really well. It was a wide-ranging conversation. We talked about a whole lot of things, and the conversation got to a particular event, something that happened, and I made a comment about, or an observation about something that I thought was really relevant, important, critical and key to that particular event. Their response to that was, but more than that. And it was really interesting to observe my reaction to that. And when I thought about it later, what it made me feel was that the comment on the observation that I'd made wasn't really that relevant as far as they were concerned, and it had kind of negated, sort of pushed away my comment. And the key thing that was in the words that they used was the word but. How many times have you been in a conversation with a colleague or your partner or a friend or your boss, and they come into your office or they come and see you and they go, Campbell, everything's going really well, the projects are being delivered on time, love the report that you give me every month, it's got all the detail that I need, but there's something I really need to talk to you about. How do you feel then? If you're anything like me and most people, it feels like it pushes everything before the word but out of the way, and it focuses everything down on what they want to say next. So all of that good stuff's gone. And there's an answer to how you can do it slightly differently that makes a world of difference. And instead of using but, is to use the word and. And it takes the idea from improv, which is the yes and idea. So when you're in a conversation with someone, which will step back outside of that, when you're of the previous comment, and I'll come back to that, when you're in a conversation with someone and they're saying something and you want to put in another perspective, add something else that you need to get in there, instead of saying but and then saying what you want to say, what you can say is yes and then what you want. And so instead of pushing it out of the way and replacing it with the thing that you want to talk about, what it does is it leaves that in place and it adds on the top, and it's so much value to the conversation, and so much keeps that rapport going and keeps the comfort in the conversation, which encourages more wide-ranging conversation. And the other thing is, if you are coming in to talk to someone about something you really want to talk to them about, and you are talking about some things up front about how well they're doing, what's going on and all of this stuff, when you get to the point where you'd normally say, but there's something I really need to talk to you about, if you just put in the word and instead of but, and there's something I really need to talk to you about, it kind of doesn't push everything out of the way. It takes what you've said and it builds on it. It just makes it a much better situation. So that's Mind Bite Thursday for this week. Next time you want to say but, try and. Just try it. It'll feel really weird, but just try it. I just used but. And just try it. And then the other thing is, if you're in a conversation with someone and you need to make a point to add on to theirs, or to round out the conversation, add some more to it, try yes and instead of but, and see what happens. So that's Mind Bite Thursday for this week. A couple of things that I hope will really help you. That's Campbell Such, Mind Bite Thursday, over and out.